All right, this next area you're going to see on your right, this is the back end of our 6 Points Western sets. These are some of the most classic film sets in the entire world. This stretches back to the very first day of our studio in 1915. Now, many silent westerns were filmed in these parts. We're just going to head there in just a little bit, but before we do so, we're going to head to the East Coast, the little quaint beach town of Amity Island.
Oh, we're gonna see a shark
here. You may have heard we have a shark problem, so I'm afraid the beaches are
we're gonna see a
closed.
shark soon.
Yeah, you got
I
real
think we're
bad
gonna
case
see a
out there,
shark.
Chief. I'm here to offer my services. Thanks, Mr. Quint, but we do already have a plan. You can hire me and be open this summer, or you can play it cheap.
Well, you're gonna get
But I
footage.
do have Officer George patrolling the waters already. Georgie, diving? Sounds like amateur hour to me. Good luck with that one, Chief.
All right. Now, Officer George is supposed to be diving out there, but I do see a fin. Oh, there he is. There's Officer George. Oh no.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that does not look good. All right, CJ, he's gonna keep us safe though. He's gonna take us behind this dock with the flammable tanks of gasoline on top. I think we should be really good here.
Oh, dude. The shirt! You like the shirt?
All right, give it up for Jaws and our mechanical shark Bruce. He just turned 50 years old this year. Now he's the only shark that knows how to do the backstroke. Look at that. He's a very talented guy. He does over 200 shows a day here on our lot. Ever since 1976. That was 1 year after Jaws was released in 1975 on June 20th. Now it is the 50th anniversary of Jaws this year. We actually have a little bit of a photo op near Waterworld with the Hanging Shark. You're gonna meet Chief Brody and Captain Quint. It's pretty neat out there. Now Steven Spielberg, he actually had a lot of issues with the filming of Jaws with his mechanical shark. It ended up sinking to the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean on the first day of filming because they never tested it in salt water. So it delayed filming about 6 months. So instead of releasing in the winter of 1974, they released in the summer of 1975. That ended up kind of being the perfect time, and the rest was history. Jaws was the first summer blockbuster. All right, now we're gonna give you guys a little bit of a weather demonstration next. Now we don't get a whole lot of rain down here in sunny Southern California, but every now and then the script calls for rain, so this is how filmmakers do it. There we go. Now there are some nice sprinklers. They point them up so they fall naturally to the ground. They can turn the settings to make it feel like it's a light sprinkle or a heavy rainstorm. Also, that sound that you're hearing has been enhanced to the sound of sizzling bacon in a pan. That's what sound designers will do, make it sound a little better. But every now and then, if you get too much rain, if you leave the water on a little too long, you can end up getting some flash flooding. Alright, our flash flood was featured in Big Fat Liar with Paul Giamatti and Frankie Muniz. Also, this area of Old Mexico was used in Star Trek Picard, Westworld, Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. This was Peru for that. It's also used in Nacho Libre with Jack Black. There's the school there on the left as well as his house. Alright, now we are passing into our 6 points Western sets. We saw the backside, now we're actually going to go through the main street. Here's Mr. Jimmy Fallon to tell you more.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us, Jimmy Fallon.
Well, I ain't going anywhere, Jimmy Fallon.
Now look here. Nice folks in this tram don't want no trouble. They just want to check out 6 points, one of the oldest sets on the Universal line.
I hear this is where John Wayne and Jimmy Stewart shot a few of their westerns.
That's right. That's where I aim to shoot here.
Looks like we got ourselves a Mexican standoff. Lucky shot.
Now let's see you mount up and get out of town while the getting's good.
All right. Well, I'll see you again, Fallon.
Oh, you can count on it, then. Now get.
This is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
We just have to tough it out, that's all.
Alright, thank you, Jimmy. Now, many classic Western stars filmed there. John Wayne, Clint Eastwood, Kirk Douglas, Jimmy Stewart, and more. More recently, Harrison Ford was out there for the Call of Wild. It was Alaska for that film. Also was used as Australia for Saving Mr. Banks. It was the Australian outback. Even more recently, too, Quentin Tarantino was out there with Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. 40 minutes of that movie actually takes place on that main street in 6 points.
You're just gonna start things up here. That I am.
How dare you hit that man?
Mine hit the ground first. Mine was taller.
Alright, this next area we're going into, this is our Little Europe sets. Now this was Transylvania for Dracula, Wales for the Wolfman, Cairo